Konnichiwa Orwa Kekeri Shiraba. And today I gotta confess, it has been a long time since I've done any of my vids, whether it be whatever, the reviews I made back in college, my Spyro Let's Play, or anything for that matter. So I really want to get the picture straight here. I am sorry for all that. But I will attempt to remedy this in whatever way I can. So, here's what I will try and do. Later, I might do something like Patreon. If you guys want me to do that, or you want to go to monetization route, let me know. But until I know for sure, this thing is just going to be a bit of a hobby on the side of anything else that I do. Because work takes priority, and it's not going to be easy for me to get any videos out, if I can get them out at all. So, expect some things to be a bit on the iffy side, or it might be a while before you can see anything from me. What else can I say? Christmas. Yeah, I can say I got a few things for Christmas. Headphones. I don't know if these are working with this audio right now, but I got new headphones. I mean, just look. The new Beats Solo 2. And I like them in blue. Much better than before. I really hope I can keep these working. This is just a thing I'm trying out here, see if they actually work with my recording. I'm still using Photo Booth, so yeah, I'm using my laptop's webcam. There may be some other things I'm going to have to do later on, and just make sure that things can work out a-okay. But we'll hopefully be able to get some things settled. On the plus side, also, I was able to get a few other things. I got quite a few more games for my systems. It's hard to tell over there, but I did get a few more games. Let's see. I did get one new game for the Wii U. Hang on. I will say, Back to the Future Blu-ray, not the 30th edition like some of you may have been expecting, but hey, I'm glad I got the Blu-ray at all. And also for the Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles X. I am not too good at this when I started, but who knows? If you guys really want me to, I can do this. And note to self, while we're on the topic of the Wii U, LEGO Dimensions has their next wave out, so I may get more to the collection, and when I get more, including the Midway Arcade stuff, I'll let you guys know, and I'll be sure to start a Let's Play of that if I get the chance. Once I get a lot more characters, then I'll be sure to be able to take care of that, and I'll try and 100% the game if possible, but not 100% sure about that. Also, another thing worth noting, if you guys know me, I've kind of gotten into some of the board games again in recent years. And from this view, you can see I've got Senji, Argent the Consortium, Forbidden Desert, Small World, Takenoko, and Pandemic. It's not easy to see them, but they're there. I've also had to rearrange a few things up on my higher shelves, if you hadn't noticed. You can't even see what's at the very top that well. Or actually, if you can... yeah, that's at the very top. But if you look down below... Oops, I gotta say that one for a bit. If you look down below... I got a few more games down here. You got your King of Tokyo, also King of New York. Oh. Yeah. You also got your Smash Up, which is a pretty cool card game. But I still need at least 2 people to play. But the biggest selling point for me is the card collecting game, Marvel Legendary. That is the one that really got me. I cannot get enough of that game. It is fun to do on your own. It's good to have multiple people playing. If you know how to get the instructions through to everybody, it is fantastic to play. I would highly recommend you do it. And if you guys want me to do some gameplay footage of some of these games, or in some way, particularly Marvel Legendary, since I can do that solo, then I'll be glad to do it in any way possible. Heck, I should also point out why I'm mentioning them, because if you notice one of the boxes, I had to get rid of some of these boxes, but, oh, spoiler, yeah, as you can see, I got the core box, I got the villains box, and I did get the other boxes for some of the smaller set, and for the other sets. Dark City, I did that. Let's see, Paint the Town Red, Fantastic Four, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Fear itself. All 4 of those, but they came in the smaller boxes, so I could have tossed them away. I'm leaving the instruction booklets, though, in case I ever have to reference the rules for each of those cards, because there's a lot to go through, and I don't want to forget a single thing. And if I ended up forgetting something and I had to read out the instructions, well, you can probably guess how bad that went. But I also got Secret Wars. As you can see down there, you've got Volume 1. I don't know if I'm pointing at it accurately because it's hard to tell via the camera, but I'm just occasionally pointing them out through my own vision. But you could probably see them. I'm sure you don't need me to tell. But I will say, I also got, with Volume 1, you probably know there was a Volume 2. Well, I got both. Took me a bit to find this one on Amazon, but I was able to find it, and I'm glad. Now I got some semblance of the Spider-Verse. Also, I keep getting all these blank cards. If you guys have any ideas of how I could be able to make custom Marvel Legendary cards, let me know. I'd be really happy to get my shot at that in some way or another. Oh, and my mom got me a little Simply Perfect sushi thing, so I can learn how to make my own sushi somehow. We'll get to that at a later point. The big thing I want to bring up, though, is that now I have a better way to be able to, or the start of a better way to actually record my Let's Plays. Or at least consoles like my PS3, my Wii U, and, oh yeah, my newly obtained PS4. Woo! Now, I know you can share footage with your games on the PS4 itself, but I will prefer to use something else when I have the chance. And, thankfully, you've got a few things. To be safe, though, I've got myself a little USB power port where you got 4 of these slots, got 4 neat buttons. Still, I have to figure out how this works later on. But hey, at least it means I got something else to help me link up more devices to my laptop if I ever need it. And power adapter, of course. It has to be expected. And also, coming along the side, let's see, a USB port that, yeah, connects to my laptop. That is a good thing. The AVC cables, whatever that, yeah, the old cords. You got the HDMI cable, which I already have. A port for the HDMI to connect to an old school TV, I guess. But the big thing that this package is the Elgato Game Capture HD. This is what I'll be using to capture all my footage from my PS3 and my PS4, maybe even my Wii U, once I get the chance to figure out how this thing works. So, if you guys are really hoping for me to do any sort of Let's Play at all, proper now, starting with Spyro the Dragon Part 3, this will be implemented. So hopefully, I'll be able to get more proper footage for you guys, and I will get this thing all fixed, settled, and, well, all set to go. But until then, that's more of a hobby when I'm able to get it to work. So, who knows? If you guys like this, let me know. Hit that like button and subscribe if you want. And hopefully I'll be able to see you guys in the next video. Till then, I'm KKD Silver. Johnny.